The wife would spend every penny she had on me, but on the day she got pregnant I chose to leave and disappear, and left her with a huge debt. To avoid creditors she spent her pregnancy hiding day and night, sleeping under bridges when tired, digging through trash when hungry. Everyone called me scum, but the truth was I had a terminal illness. 5 years ago I went overseas for treatment without telling her. My condition suddenly worsened and I fell into a coma. When I woke up 2.5 years had passed, though the illness was under control. The next relapse would be my end. Later I asked someone to find out about my wife. I learned that after I left, mother and daughter suffered greatly, and she hated me to the bone. I thought about it for a long time and decided not to disturb their peaceful life. After all, I was someone who could die at any moment. For the next 3 years I endured painful treatments every day, using whatever time I had left to build a business empire. With my quiet help my wife Emily was now a top star. In the 4 years since her debut she had released 99 songs, every one a hit, and today all the famous media and music critics were seated in the audience. Everyone was there for one thing: Emily 100th song was being released today. Until today fans and media knew nothing about her except her name Emily. Online speculation about her background never stopped. Each time it sparked huge buzz, and today she was going to reveal her background at the press conference. In a small house not far away a man in his 30s with a pale face watched the live broadcast. That man was me, the man who loved Emily most, and the scum who hurt her most. Today was the day Emily released her 100th song. It was the last time I would see her. With little time left, I came here to see her one last time. I did not want to close my eyes with regrets. In my hand I held a diary. On the cover were 4 big words: Diary of a Scum. This diary contained all my scummy deeds since I met Emily, and also countless promises I made. I wanted to recall every moment with Emily before I closed my eyes. Now due to my worsening condition I had only 3 months left. Seeing me in pain, my best brother Mike patted me on the back. Who would have thought the famous godfather of the music industry was such a hopeless romantic? I looked up and said nothing. What music godfather? If it were not for Emily, this godfather should never have existed in this world. I did not answer. Mike slowly closed my eyes. I was really tired. This was how I was now. Awake for a while, then sleeping for a very long time. Now that I had seen her, I thought this time I could finally have a good rest. Mike watched me as I slept. He reached over, took the diary from my hand, then signaled to another person to wheel me back to my room, while he walked alone to the center of the press conference. He was my best brother. In my final moments I asked him to find a way to leave all my inheritance to Emily, but also asked him never to tell her the truth. Mike had listened to me his whole life, but this time he did not want to listen. At the press conference a reporter stood up, asking Emily, "You chose to reveal this on the day of your 100th song release. Is this song about this story? Can you give us a hint about the theme of this new song?" Emily smiled and suppressed her emotions before speaking slowly. "Of course. The theme of this song is regret and missed chances." A sudden laugh rang out, saying, "What a theme, regret and missed chances. Emily, do you regret giving up on the scumbag you mentioned? Or have you really forgotten him?" Everyone turned toward the voice. It was a man in his 30s, his face weathered, carrying the look of someone who had been through much. Emily frowned and said, "Of course I have forgotten. When I do think about it I only feel embarrassed." The man laughed heartily and said, "Then I wonder if Emily still remembers this diary."